Hello race fans and welcome to Disc Golf Daily. Today is Wednesday, February 28th. We are the podcast that gets you caught up with disc golf growth and news in just 10 minutes. If you find something interesting, share the podcast with a friend. Wednesday is Course Growth Day and we will close with a Disc Golf Disc First Q&A to close out the show. In the news today, Splatter has a really good article about intentional disc golf. Don't just look at a space and huck it unintentionally. He's got 4 good points here. Choose a disc for what it does, envision the line you want to take, make it a reality like it's standard, and, this is the big kicker as he calls it, state your plan of attack beforehand. Go ahead and tell everybody what you're going to do. Then, you know exactly what you are trying to do. Your mind knows it, and you make it happen. Obviously, it's not always going to work, and obviously when you're playing in a tournament, this isn't the best thing. But as far as practicing, I think it's a really good insight. Thank you very much, Lucas, for another great article over there on Splatter. Our next news story of the day, new releases galore. Ledgestone Wave 2, a big MVP February release, and more World Champ releases from Prodigy. If you are interested in any of these companies' new discs, definitely check out the show. If you are interested in any of these companies' discs, definitely check out the links in the show notes. Some pretty cool stuff going on over there at all 3 of those companies. Speaking of new discs, Doomsday Discs has had their fairway driver, the Ice Age, approved. They have a pretty significant lineup of discs this is going to be adding to. If you like Doomsday stuff, their graphics are amazing. Wednesday is Course Growth Day, and we had our fastest week yet of the year, averaging 2 courses a day. 14 new courses went in the ground last week. 9 of them were in the United States. 1 of them was in Estonia. Denmark, New Zealand, and Colombia all saw new courses, and Croatia added a course as well. They now have 8. There are 97 countries in the world that have disc golf courses. Wherever you want to travel, you can bring your discs. Thanks to you, Disc, for providing all those stats. And we will close with a Q&A with Ryan Draper, the tournament director of the WACO Annual Charity Open. This is a first in disc golf as far as I know. Prodigy is coming up with a disc called the WACO, which is a fundraiser for the tournament. And it's named after the tournament, and it's a disc you can just go buy, presumably all year. Let's get into the Q&A. First things first, what type of disc is it? Is the plastic special? And were you involved with the design? Ryan replies, the WACO is a mid-range with a straight flight and predictable fade. It holds its line in the wind, which is key. We will be releasing them in Special Blend, 500 Glimmer, and 750 Spectrum at the event, and will likely run them in most all the plastic types and blends at some point throughout the year. We were involved in choosing what mold we wanted out of several possible options, but not in the actual process. We chose the mold we thought would best match our course vibe, which is shot-shaping tunnels and flex lines. Next question, is there a limited number? Yes, the first release is limited, but we plan on running more throughout the year and making them available in most all plastic types. Next question, what percentage of the proceeds go to the tournament? Initially, all proceeds will go to the WACO Annual Charity Open. After some time, they will be available directly from Prodigy and at retailers, at which point the percentages will change, but the tournament will still benefit from those sales as well. This is fantastic news. How long is the contract with Prodigy, and when did WACO first become a Prodigy event? Answer, we are 2 years into our second consecutive 3-year agreement with Prodigy. So at least 6 years we got. Have they talked about making it the Prodigy Open at WACO? We had talks about the name of the event when we signed this second agreement, because we wanted to respect Prodigy's commitment to making it a top-tier event. Prodigy showed to be a great partner in that they felt the history that our name represented was equally important. We both agreed that Prodigy Presents WACO accomplished both. Well done on both sides. That was probably a fun conversation. I wish I could have been a fly in the room at that moment. Question 6. A disc named after and developed for a tournament is a new idea. Who came up with it, and how long did it take to implement? Answer: WACO having our old mold is something I've dreamed of for several years. Those dreams started to seem possible a couple years ago, and we have taken steps closer and closer each event with releasing some existing molds in plastic combinations that had never been done, and even going so far as to tweak an existing mold one year to have specific characteristics that would make ours unique, like extra domey and super stiff. It has been a lot of fun. Ryan, I bet it has. And I closed by asking Ryan, who is his hero? He replies, my hero is Jacques Cousteau. The ocean may as well be space in my eyes. As much unknown even today, but especially when he was exploring it. He saw obstacles and invented the equipment to overcome them. Just a great combo of genius, bravery, physical ability, stamina, and selflessness. If you have one of these attributes, you are doing great. All of them, hero. Thank you very much, Ryan Draper, and best of luck at the WACO Annual Charity Open. Congrats on growing it into one of the most special events on the Disc Golf Pro Tour. And that's it for us on Disc Golf Daily. If you have any news, thoughts, or opinions, email them to us at discgolfdaily@aol.com. Have fun, throw them straight, and hit the thin gap.